Oh, there we go. So today we went to the consultant, then we went to San Pedro, and he got some test results. I got my test results, and now we're having dinner after a long day. But we're here, and he's got dorado. We've got a salad, we've got a tequila sunrise, an avocado shake, a glass of really great white red wine, and now I've got bacalao. We're going to enjoy dinner and we're going to go home, because for the last 2 weeks there's been a lot of worries on Annie's head, and it's all about health. So at certain times of life you have to turn around and go and see doctors. So if you're getting over 60, so men turn around and go and get the PROSTRATE. So in the Philippines, in Davao, you can go and get a free checkup at the PROSTRATE, and that's either at CHO, which is City Health Organisation, which is free, or you can go to Davao Doc, or you can go to San Pedro. So for the male, for me, to have the finger put up my bottom, which is really discomfort, lots of discomfort, it's not really clever. So when I turn around, Annie keeps popping her head out of this breast clinic, and I'm trying to do the vlog anyway. So when you get over 60, every year you need to go and do this test. So you go to a consultant, and there's a good consultant down here at San Pedro across the road, and she turned around and refers me here. So it's 1,000 peso to go to the consultant, okay, in San Pedro, and then it's to have the test. You get a cystology, and then you also get a colonoscopy, okay, which checks inside and makes sure that you don't have anything growing around your prostate, because at a certain age men get the prostate and men become ill and then they die. So it's better to be safe than sorry. So I'm 68 and I've had 4 or 5 tests now, and hopefully if anything comes and anything happens, they catch it quickly. So today Annie's 35 and she went to the breast clinic over in San Pedro Arts, and in that Arts there was a lady there who looked at Annie. So that's a consultancy fee of 1,000 peso. Over to the breast clinic, and Annie has to pay 5,500 to turn around and get a mammogram and a scan. But what the consultants always ask is to get the print of the X-ray and the scan, because a lot of places don't give it. They'll just write down nothing wrong, nothing found, and that takes away what the consultant is paid for, their expertise in looking at the details of the X-ray and the colonoscopy or the mammogram or the cystitis. So that doctor will print off, and that's part of that 6,000 peso. So we're at San Pedro today, we're getting Annie to have a check. When Annie gets to 40 years of age, she needs to have the check done every year on her breasts, to turn around and make sure that there are no cysts or anything untoward regarding her body. So that's where we are today. So if you're looking at a breast centre, then you've got Brockenshire Hospital, you've got Davao Doc, you've got Premier Davao at Langan, and you've also got San Pedro. If you're looking at prostate cancer, you've got Davao Doc, SPMC, or City Health hospital. And if you go to City Health, it's free for breast and for what they call it, pancreas or prostate cancer. That is free. What is not free is the x-rays and the endoscopy and the x-ray. So they can range between 5 and 8,000 peso. 8,000 payment is made if you have an HMO. If you have a insurance policy, you then pay 8,000. If you pay cash, you get it for 5. Who's making the money? Yeah, insurance procedures are 2,000 peso more than if you pay cash. So look at that one and have a look at it. Now that will get you all the way up till your cancer checks and your mammary checks and your prostate checks and everything like that. After that, if you need surgery or invasive surgery or you need an operation, that will be an additional. That fee can be anywhere between 200 and 600,000 peso, depending on what hospital you go to. And Davao Doc is at the top end, San Pedro is at the middle, and SPMC is at the bottom. SPMC can take a long time. Annie's brother went and had a thyroid check 2 years ago and he's still waiting 2 years. If you end up with prostate cancer or you got breast cancer, do you really want to wait 2 years? So skip public health and move into paid hospitalisation. Hospitalisation here in the Philippines is very, very good. And he likes San Pedro, that's why we're down here today. Now, the other thing I find really, really difficult to understand is you make an appointment to see a specialist, one of these people that do a mammogram or an endoscopy, and they'll say, be here at 1 o'clock. Well, we arrived at 1 o'clock and now it's 20 to 2. And our doctor still hasn't arrived to do the process. So you have to get used to the fact is there is no rush to turn around and turn up and check on what you're doing, even though you're paying. It's quite hard. I was sat in that room today waiting, I had a seat for Annie while Annie went off and paid, because you always have to pay before you get the tests. So Annie went downstairs to pay because she is the recipient. I waited in the chair and then I was asked to leave, and then Annie's gone in there and there's nowhere for her to sit. Well, I've just come back from my lunch in a post kitchen. Be now to Davao. He's waiting for the results now, just come out. So he's going to get the results tomorrow morning, because the consultant that we were going to see this afternoon finishes at 4 o'clock. So the consultant is across the road in the San Pedro Art Centre. So we're going to room 409. Really lovely lady. she needs to check the results and then explain to Annie all about it. I don't know what it is. I've got no idea. But Annie's still worried, which is acceptable. It's the first time she's had a baseline mammogram and scan of her booby loobies. So tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, we'll go across and see, come back down and present the results from here, breast centre, to the consultant. I've presented my prostrate results and nothing untowards. Got another year, so there we go. That's me going relaxing. My bottom is still a little bit uncomfortable. They put the finger up your bum like that and they wiggle it around like that and then they get the results. But so I've got no inflammation, I've got no enlarged prostrate, so thank the Lord. There we go. So now we just wait for Annie and then we get that sorted out. Well, we got the test results and now we're in the clinic with the consultant. And he doesn't want to talk about it, but we're going to go and find out about the results. But mine is okay. There we go. 4:30. Well, it's Tuesday. Lots of worry. What is the blood pressure? Ati?
114. Oh, it's normal.
Normal?
Normal.
Normal for a goat? Normal for a kambing?
No.
The sisters are in. We've got 3 sisters here. Yeah. They are called Sister Sledge. They're a new pop group from Davao. They are doing their music. We like it here because the lady that's sitting here, who's the receptionist, very funny, comes from Pampanga, up near Nova Tierra, up near Sisa. Yeah? Anyway, we'll find out what's wrong with Annie and then we'll take her into the Toyota garage and we'll put some more oil and we will get a body coating for her and a little shine and a little buffing and a little waxing and there we go. So there she is, see?